Good morning, students. In this today's class, we are going to discuss the electrophilic substitution reaction of aniline. Okay. Then, before going to the electrophilic substitution reaction of aniline, take the resonance structure of an aniline. Okay. And aniline is an aromatic primary amines in that to the benzene ring one NH2 group is attached, that is NH2. When the resonance structure of anilines are the amines contain a lone pair of, that is nitrogen contain the lone pair of electrons. Those lone pair of electrons are involved in the resonance. Then these electron will shift to the, then pi electron will shift to the next carbon atom and it will use the resonance structure. Here the carbon nitrogen will get the double bond and positive charge, and here NH2. Then here the negative charge is present due to the delocalization of pi electrons, and as usual double bond here and double bond here. This lone pair of electrons, that is negative charge or pi electron will be delocalized in the benzene. Then these electrons will shift to the next carbon atom. Then it will use the another resonance structure of aniline. The carbon nitrogen double bond, then NH2. Here positive charge, and here the delocalization of its pi electron will shift to this carbon atom. Therefore this carbon atom will get the negative charge, and here as usual pi bond, and here as usual pi bond. When these electrons are shift to the next carbon atom, then this pi electron will shift to the next carbon atom. Then it will use the other resonance structure. The carbon nitrogen double bond, that is NH2 positive charge and double bond as usual here. These electrons jump to the next carbon atom. Therefore here the pi electron will take place, and here the negative charge will be produced due to the delocalization of pi electron, and these negative charge will shift to the next carbon atom, and this pi electron will shift to the nitrogen here. Then will produce the resonance structure, and here double bond as usual double bond. The delocalization of electron takes place. Then here the double bond will be created, and the carbon nitrogen single bond, that is NH2, and the lone pair of electrons. This is the resonance structure of an aniline. When we observe the resonance structure of aniline, there is a resonance structure of aniline. The hybrid structure is, the resonance hybrid is, we can write finally this NH2. The negative charge is created on the ortho position, para position and ortho position. When we observe the resonance structure, the structure here, the negative charge present on the ortho position, and here the positive, that is negative charge present on the para position, and here the negative charge present on the ortho position. When we observe these three resonance structure of aniline, the negative charge present at the ortho and para, therefore the aniline is, that is NH2 group attached to the benzene is an ortho and para directing group. When we carry the electrophilic substitution reaction, the product will be the two product will be formed here, that is ortho and para substitution product. Okay. Then let us see the when we compare this one, the reactivity towards an electrophilic substitution reaction, when we compare this aniline to the benzene, the aniline is more reactive compared to the benzene. Aniline is more reactive to the aniline is more reactive compared to the benzene towards the electrophilic substitution reaction, because the NH2 group attached to the benzene ring is an electron donating group, and it donates the electron and the resonance, and it will form the resonance structure. In that, the density of electron will be more when compared to the benzene. Therefore, the aniline is more reactive compared to the benzene. Now let us see first one, that is electrophilic substitution reaction. In that, and bromination, the substitution of bromine is known as bromination. The electrophilic substitution reaction, in that we are taking the bromination. When the aniline reacts with the bromine water, then in the dilute form it will form the two substitution product, that is ortho and para will be formed. When the bromine water, it is concentrated, when the bromine water reacts with the aniline, then it will use only one product here, that is aniline, and next react with the bromine water, then it will use the compound called, only one product will be formed here, NH2. Here or the density of electron will be more, that is NH here, Br, and here Br and Br. The density of electron will be more on the ortho para position, therefore it will use the only one product here. Okay, then plus HBr, then 3HBr. When we balance the reaction, the six bromine atoms are present on right hand side. On this side, only 3, then only 2, then take the 3, then it is the balanced chemical equation. It will produce the compound called 2, 4, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 6 tribromoaniline. It will form the compound called 2, 4, 6 tribromoaniline. Okay. And second one, nitration. The second one is the nitration. When the aniline react with the concentrated HNO3 and the mixture of concentrated HNO3 and concentrated H2SO4, then it will use the 3 different products. Okay, how it will use the 3 different products? Let us see. First, take the aniline. When aniline, it is NH2, react with the concentrated HNO3 in the presence of concentrated sulfuric acid, that is H2SO4. When the nitric acid donate the proton to the aniline attached to the NH2 group, then it will get NH3. Then it is known as NH3 here. It will get if it get the one proton, then it will form the anilinium ion, that is anilinium ion. This anilinium ion is the meta-directing group, whereas when in the electrophilic reaction we have seen and it is that is ortho and para substitution product, the ortho and para directing group, and when we carry the reaction with the concentrated nitric acid in the presence of concentrated H2SO4, the one proton donated to the nitrogen, that is amine, then it will get the anilinium ion. This anilinium ion is the meta-directing group. Therefore, the 3 different substitution product will be formed. Let us see how the 3 different product will be formed. That is it will use the ortho, para and meta directing group. Okay. Meta substitution product. Then here first one is NH2 here, and here N2O2, that is ortho nitro, that is ortho nitro aniline. The second one is NH2 para nitro aniline, and the third one is NH2 here, NH, and that is meta nitro, that is meta nitro aniline. This meta nitro aniline is due to the formation of an anilinium ion. So when we see the percentage of forming ortho, para, nitro aniline, the percentage of an ortho nitro aniline is only 2%, and the para nitro aniline is and 51% of possibility forming. The possibility of forming the meta nitro aniline is 47%. This is the nitration. When we carry to the aniline, then it will produce the three different products. The topic is and diazonium salt. The diazo means add 2 nitrogen. Diazo means and can write diazo means and 2 nitrogen. Okay. That is present in the form of nitrogen triple bond. We write the nitrogen triple bond nitrogen. This is known as and diazonium or diazo compound. When the nitrogen, there is 2 nitrogen present in the form of triple bond, that is known as diazo compound. Then diazonium salt means the diazonium salt generally can represent the Ar and 2 and X here, okay, where Ar is an aryl group. Ar is the aryl group and N2 is present in the triple form, that is N present in the nitrogen triple bond, nitrogen and lone pair of electron here. Then halogen, that is X may be the halogen here, chlorine, bromine, or hydrogen sulfate, or X is not an halogen here. X इधर क्या X halogen नहीं है, लेकिन क्या करें जनरल we are representing the X. X may be the chlorine, bromine, or hydrogen sulfate, or that is BF4, etc. Or we can take the standard answer here. Chlorine, bromine, hydrogen sulfate, that is tetrafluorochlorine. It is known as tetrafluorochlorine. The X may be the any one of these, or maybe we can take the standard also. Then this is the general representation of diazonium salt. Then let us see the preparation for the first preparation for the diazonium salt. First one we will see the then stability of. Let us see the stability of and diazonium salt. We will see the example, then we will see, here we will see the example first, then we will take the stability. Diazonium salt, here benzene, diazonium chloride, it is known as benzene, diazonium chloride, benzene diazonium chloride. In the place of Cl, if we take this NH, if we take the Br, then it will use the benzene diazonium bromide. Then if we put the hydrogen sulfate HSO4, then it is known as benzene diazonium, benzene diazonium hydrogen sulfate. That is known as hydrogen sulfate. Okay. Then N2. This is the benzene diazonium. To the benzene diazonium we are adding Bf4. Then the name for this compound is benzene diazonium tetrafluoroborate. Tetrafluoroborate. The name for this compound is benzene diazonium tetrafluoroborate. We can also take this cyanide, benzene diazonium and cyanide. Benzene diazonium cyanide is the when we attach the Cn to the this cyanide. Then let us see the stability of diazonium salt. When we compare the structure, that is aliphatic and aromatic amines, the aromatic amines are more stable compared to the aliphatic amines. In the last class we have seen the that is nitrous. In the chemical properties we have seen the reactivity of amine, the reaction with amine to the nitrous acid. In that, we have seen the aliphatic amines are less reactive when compared to the aromatic amines, because when we see the resonance structure of an diazonium salt, then we will come to know that is more the stability of an compound, the more will be the stability. More the resonance, more the possibility of resonance, more will be the stability. The aliphatic amines will not show this. Aliphatic amines will not show the resonance, whereas aromatic amines will show the resonance. It will show the resonance. Therefore, and aliphatic amines are less reactive than the are less stable than the aromatic, or aromatic amines are more stable when compared to the aliphatic amines. Then let us see the resonance structure of an diazonium benzene here. Triple bond nitrogen and lone pair of electrons. Benzene, here 5 electrons are present in the benzene, are delocalized. Double bond here, double bond. When the electrons, that is nitrogen is more electronegative, then electron if settled to the nitrogen, then this electron will shift to nitrogen, between the nitrogen and carbon, then it will produce the resonance. Nitrogen here double bond, nitrogen, double bond nitrogen, negative charge, that is lone pair of electrons are present on the nitrogen here. Then here it loses the electron and it carries the positive charge, and double bond here, double bond we cannot. Then here the delocalization of this pi electron will take place, then it will produce the resonance structure. Double bond nitrogen, double bond here, minus and here positive charge. Then double bond and deficient of electrons present on this carbon atom, and these electrons will shift to the next carbon atom. Then it will produce this another resonance structure. It is double bond here as usual, double bond and deficient of electron, carbon nitrogen double bond, here also double bond, it is negative charge, this is the positive charge. Then these electrons will shift to the carbon and carbon in the benzene ring. Then it will produce this. Then these electrons will shift to the nitrogen and between the nitrogen and nitrogen. Then it will produce this. Nitrogen triple bond nitrogen. Then here single and double bond. Pi electron. And here pi and here. This will show the resonance structure, that is 5 resonance structures are possible from the diazonic salt. Finally, the resonance hybrid is N2. The negative charge, that is positive charge, present on the ortho position, para position and ortho position. Due to this resonance structure of diazonic salt, the aromatic amines are more reactive when compared to the aliphatic amines. And let us see next one, that is preparation of diazonic salt. That first one very important, diazotization. Diazotization, that is methods for the preparation, methods of preparation of diazonic salt. In that first one, diazotization, it is very important for the examination. The diazotization means the formation of diazonic salt or the diazonic salt with the help of primary aromatic amines by using the nitrous acid is known as diazotization. Let us see how the diazotization will be carried out. The nitrous acid required when treating with the sodium nitrate. Sodium nitrite, when react with the hydrochloric acid, then it will use the compound called HNO2 plus NaCl. This is known as nitrous acid. When primary aromatic amines, let us carry the example. Primary aromatic amines example is an aniline. When the aniline react with the nitrous acid, that is HNO2, HONOH plus hydrochloric acid at the temperature 273 to 278 Kelvin temperature. If the temperature is increased, then the compound will become unstable. Therefore, the temperature is maintained between the 273 to 278 Kelvin. Then, these two hydrogen combined with the HO group and get converted into the water molecules, and this OH group attach to the hydrogen and get converted to the water molecules, and the remaining part is here nitrogen and another nitrogen, triple bond nitrogen, and here Cl. This compound is known as diazonium chloride, that is benzene diazonium chloride. This process is known as diazotization. Once again I will repeat the sentence here. When the primary aromatic amines react with the nitrous acid at 273 to 278 Kelvin, gives the benzene diazonium chloride or benzene diazonium salt, then the reaction is known as diazotization reaction. This is about the today's class. The next class we will discuss the next topic. Thank you.